Do you live in a megacity? Yeah, that's a real term. It's used to describe a metropolis with over 10 million residents. Right now, there are 28 megacities in the world with about 450 million inhabitants among them. The most densely populated areas can have an average of more than 100,000 people per square mile. So, what are some of the largest cities in the world? Well, when we talk about largest cities, we're usually talking about the number of inhabitants. There are many organizations that rank cities, but for this video, we're relying on 2014 data from the United Nations. Cities in Asia have dominated the top 10 list for a long time now. On the very top, by a long shot, is Tokyo, Japan, with about 38 million people. Tokyo has been the most populous megacity since about 1955, and it will likely remain that way until sometime after 2030. After Tokyo, 3 other Asian cities dominate the top of the ranks: Delhi, Shanghai, and Mumbai. Out of all the people living in urban areas in the world, 53% reside in Asian cities. Before Tokyo grew so large, New York City in the United States was the most populous city from the 1920s to the 1950s. However, today, NYC barely makes the top 10 list. To the south, Mexico City in Mexico and Sao Paulo in Brazil comprise other non-Asian metropolises. The world's largest cities are sometimes measured in terms of population density and land size. Asian cities, again, are at the top of these rankings. City sizes in square miles tend to vary dramatically, but China's Shanghai and Beijing are reportedly among the largest land-wise, as is Pakistan's Karachi. Then, cities like Manila in the Philippines and Dhaka in Bangladesh reportedly have some of the highest population densities in the world. Dhaka, according to a report by Demographia, has more than 15 million people living on just 139 square miles of land. And that breaks down to about 100,000 people per square mile. For the past 6 decades, urban cities like these have seen unprecedented growth. In 2007, for the first time ever, the global urban population outnumbered the global rural population, and the trends are expected to continue. By 2050, the UN predicts about 2/3 of the world will be living in urban cities, and by that time, there could be 13 additional megacities prospering around the globe. Languages, like cities, are one of the most interesting ways to study how people interact. So, what are the biggest languages in the world? Take a look at our video here.
Overall, most of the world communicates using just a handful of dominant vocabularies. So what are the biggest languages in the world?
Thanks for watching TestTube. We'll see you again tomorrow.